Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on the mat today. Today this is for my endo warriors. We're going to do a nice restorative class spending about 5 minutes in each posture. So there'll only be about 5 postures today. So get yourselves in some comfy clothing. I'm having some pain today, so if you're having some pain today, let's see if we can get through this together. Roll out your mats and let's get going.
We do it for the love, for the love. We do it for the love, we do it for the love.
We're going to start this sequence in child's pose. So bringing your knees out nice and wide, bring your toes together. A few tips for child's pose to be comfortable because we're going to be here for a little bit longer. I like to use a blanket under my knees. I'm going to turn it so that my knees can go out a little bit wider. So you could give yourself a little cushion there. You could also roll up a blanket and just put it right here underneath your knees if this hurts your knees at all. That way you have a little bit of support as you start to lean back. One other option is to place a blanket, a block, or a pillow underneath your forehead if your forehead doesn't meet the floor easily. So make your way into a comfortable position here, letting your hips come all the way back. Drop your forehead down. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let's take a nice big open mouth release together. And another deep breath in. And a big exhale through the mouth. One more time, biggest breath yet, let it all go. And then seal your lips and begin to breathe just through the nose. In and out. In and out. As you spend more and more time here, just let your hips continue to relax further back towards your heels. Maybe you choose to take a cheek to the mat to stretch your neck out a little bit. If you do take one cheek down, just make sure that you switch at some point and bring the opposite cheek down as well. Allow the shoulders to soften. Relax through your elbows, your wrists, the palms and the fingers. Feel the breath moving in and moving out, and follow it. Follow where the breath goes in the body. Visualize moving the breath down into the hips, swirling around the pelvic region, relieving tension, relieving pain, relieving stress. Little by little, relaxing deeper and deeper, staying with the rhythm of your breathing. Allowing this to be a passive posture, not working hard to move deeper, but just allowing the weight of your own body and gravity to open you up. Finding comfort in the stillness and in the quiet. Finding comfort in listening to the sound and the rhythm of your breath, moving in and out. Your body's own music. Your own tool to stay present in this moment. Feeling your body breathing. Taking several more breaths here. Feeling the central nervous system calming as you spend more time here. Opening your heart. Softening your body. Breathing into right where you are now. When you're ready, taking a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale with an open mouth release. And inhale, push yourself all the way up onto all fours. We're just going to do a little bit of cat-cow between. So bring yourself into a tabletop position. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. On an exhale, round it out, tuck the chin. Feel free to close the eyes. Allow your awareness to move inward. And just feel this opening of the spine, and the abdomen, the shoulders, and the chest. And when you're ready, inhale back into a neutral position and just simply make your way onto one hip. We're going to swing the legs all the way around and go onto the back now. So go ahead and grab the backs of the legs here. Give yourself some support as you lower all the way down onto your back. From here, we're going to go into happy baby. So you're going to reach up and I'll give you some options, and either you can go peace fingers to the big toes. You could go hands to the outer edges of the feet, ankles, calves, behind the knees, or backs of the thighs. And what we want to do is pull the knees wide down towards the outside of the armpits, lengthen the spine, pressing the tailbone down, and then draw the shoulders down from the ears and ground the shoulder blades into the earth. Keep the ankles stacked over the knees here. Don't let your feet come down. And we're going to stay right here for about 5 minutes. So this might get a little bit uncomfortable at some point. If you want to come out of it, you could drop your feet to the floor for a moment, or maybe just extend one leg or the other leg. Give yourself a little rest and then come back in. If it feels good, gently rock a little bit here. Feel free to play around with lengthening the spine and then rounding into the back, with pulling one knee down and the other knee down to make your body rock from left to right. You can massage into the low back here. This can feel really nice on the low back, SI joint, psoas, hips, pelvic floor. Close your eyes if they aren't already. Focus on your breath. And again, this doesn't have to be a super active posture. So you don't have to actively pull down to get a really deep stretch, but just relax. Just hold your feet. Just relax your shoulders and breathe. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. I want you to send the breath from the crown of the head all the way down through the pelvic floor. And then bring it back up again. Inhale from the pelvic floor to the crown of the head. And exhale all the way back down. Continue to visualize this breath. The breath brings prana, energy, our vital life force, throughout our body. So by bringing our awareness where we want the breath to go, You can direct that energy into specific areas of the body. So here we're directing that energy and that focus down into the pelvis. Each breath nourishing, each breath cleansing, each breath healing. Relax your jaw, the root of your tongue, your cheekbones. Relax your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead, and your temples. Feel your body breathing. Another thing you could do here, if it feels good, is just gently let the head fall from left to right. Exactly, Charlie. Deep breath in. Big exhales out. Charlie always reminds me to sigh, to release, to let it go. From here, take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We're going to just release the feet, and this time to neutralize out the body, just extend your legs long. Reach your arms overhead. Take as long of a stretch as it feels good. And then with an exhale, pull both knees into your chest to hug and squeeze. Coming into Apanasana. And then from here, we're going to go into a reclining Gumokasana. So this is a great way to do Gumokasana without having to utilize blocks, because sometimes that's a little harder to sit in with knee or hip issues, sometimes ankle and feet too. So what we're going to do is just start by crossing the right leg over the left. And then you're going to kick your feet out opposite ways. So your right foot kicks out to the left, your left foot kicks out to the right, and then you're going to reach. And if you can, ideally we want to grab the feet. And you're going to pull the heels down towards the outside of the hips. Now, if it's not in your practice to grab your feet, no big deal. Just instead grab your ankles, grab your shins. You can even just grab your knees and pull your knees in. So make it work for you. However that looks is totally fine. So again, start to work those heels down towards the hips and the knees and towards the chest. Draw the shoulders back and down, grounding into the shoulder blades. And we're going to focus on the breath. We won't be here for a full 5 minutes. It'll be a little bit less because we're going to switch and do the opposite side as well. Feel your body breathing. Gumokasana is a wonderful way to stretch out the hips, the glutes, the psoas, the muscles around your SI joint, your low back. It also gets a little stretch into the outside of the thighs, knees, my ankles, and into the feet. I always find this to be extremely relieving for me when I'm having endo pain, because I get a lot of pain in my SI joint, and sometimes it shoots down my legs. So for me, this is a really helpful posture to come to when I'm experiencing some pain. Just taking some time here to breathe. And breathing into those places where you feel the most tension. See if you can let it release, let it go, just a little more. Each breath an invitation. Each breath an opportunity.
to move in a little deeper, to connect a little more, to release and let go. Taking a deep breath in. Here we'll exhale and release the hands, and then uncross the legs. We'll take a little extension to neutralize out here. Extend the legs and the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull it back in, coming back into Apanasana, and we'll switch sides. So the left leg will cross over the right. Reach up, grab where you can. This side could be totally different than the other side. There's nothing wrong with that. That's totally normal. Start to work the heels down towards the outside of the hips. Round down through the shoulder blades. Close your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyes, your cheekbones, the bridge of your nose. Breathe. Feeling your body breathing. Continuing to check in with yourself. Notice if you're holding tension. Common places are in the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, the hands. See if you can release it. Let it go. This is your opportunity to give yourself some love. To let all the stress and anxiety, all the things that come with this disease and so many other things in life, it can just fill us up, but we got to take the opportunity to let it go. And this is it. This is your time to breathe, to be, to calm the central nervous system, and to allow yourself to just really relax, to love on your body, to let the breath bathe you in nourishment and love and kindness and acceptance of where you are right now. There's nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to be doing. This moment is enough. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let your feet go. And uncross the legs one more time. Big full extension. Inhale, point the toes, reach up the arms. From here, we're going to exhale and we're going to bring both knees into the chest, hug and squeeze. And then we're going to drop the knees over to the right for a twist. Opening up the arms and bringing your gaze over your left shoulder. Now, if you find that you have any pulling in the abdominal or pelvic region here, and this is uncomfortable for you, I would just recommend maybe taking a blanket or a pillow and putting it up underneath the knees. That's just gonna make them at a little bit less of an angle and less of a twist on the spine, less of a twist on all those internal organs and all those other good things we have in there. So get yourself comfortable here. Likewise, you could also put a pillow or a blanket between the knees too if that top hip is bothering you at all. Bring your gaze now over your left shoulder. And again, this one is both sides, so we'll be in this posture for a little bit less than 5 minutes. Give yourself the opportunity to relax. Start to soften the back of your neck, your shoulders, down your arms, relaxing elbows and wrists, palms and fingers. Softening through the rib cage, the belly. Relaxing your hips, your glutes, your inner thighs and outer thighs, the knees, shins, calves, the ankles and the arches of the feet. Send the breath through the length of your spine, breathing in, breathing out. Little by little, completely surrendering, letting go. Just you and your breath. Feeling your body breathing. On your next inhalation, use your core strength here. So squeeze your core and then bring your knees up to center, protecting your spine. And then exhale, drop the knees to the left and send the gaze over the right arm. Again, utilizing any props or blankets that you might need to get comfortable here. Deep breath in, let it go. Softening the shoulders, arms, the neck, the face. Relax the lower half of the body. Feeling the breath, the chest rising and falling. The belly expanding and contracting. Softening all the way through the tips of your fingers and toes. Letting anything that you may have been carrying with you earlier just melt off. Melt away into the floor. Leaving it behind. Letting it go. Feeling your breath. On your next inhalation, bring your knees to center. Now wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a nice big hug. Tell yourself, I love you. I love you. And then a final posture here. Come into Supta Baddha Konasana, releasing the soles of the feet together, the knees open. We're going to bring the hands into a downward facing triangle. So your pointer fingers and your thumbs will come together like this. And then you're going to bring them below the belly button on the lower abdomen there. Get yourself comfortable. Relax your shoulders. Let the hands just relax there on the body. Let your eyes close. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. In through the nose, out through the nose. Now again, relaxing from the head to the toes, arms and shoulders, neck, face, chest and belly, spine, glutes and hips, softening the inner thighs and outer thighs, the calves, shins, ankles, arches of the feet and the toes. Now this downward facing triangle that we have resting here on the lower abdomen represents Shakti, our universal feminine energy. An energy that brings us strength, power, an energy that nurtures us, loves us. Inviting that energy into you now, into your mind, into your body, down into your pelvis. Invite this universal feminine energy of Shakti to heal and nourish you here. Reminding yourself that love is more powerful than doubt or fear. And more specifically, the love within you is more powerful than doubt or fear. And we know those things can run high when dealing with endo. But here and now in this moment, let that go. Let this gentle touch and the warmth of your own hands heal your body and calm your mind. Take this time to love on yourself. However it is that you've shown up to your mat today, whether you're feeling good or not, it's okay. There's no judgment or expectation in this space. Feeling your breath. Feeling your body. Maybe silently repeating that mantra or even out loud in the comfort of your own home. The love within me is more powerful than doubt or fear. Feeling the strength, the understanding in yourself to meet yourself where you are right now, with love, kindness, and acceptance. Continuing to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Sinking in deeper and deeper. this is where I will leave you today. Here in Supta Baddha Konasana, loving on yourself. If you prefer to extend your legs out into Shavasana at any time, go ahead. Take as long of a Shavasana as you have time for. I hope that this video brought you at least just a little bit of relief. Maybe physically, maybe mentally, maybe both. I really appreciate you joining me today, and I look forward to practicing with you more in the future. Bringing your hands up to your forehead through enlightened thought, enlightened intuition. Bringing your hands to your lips through enlightened speech and communication. And finally to your heart through enlightened love and intention. And bowing to the eternal light within us all. Namaste.